So hello and welcome to Let's Talk SEO. Google's AI or the Gemini system is becoming more um, malicious, so to speak, and is becoming more overbearing on Google search than what most people understand. And most regular people do not understand this, but Google is trying to keep people away from websites. So it's trying to keep people for as long as it can on its search pages, and then ideally have them drop off from its search pages, uh, so that they don't search. So the end result is that they're not clicking on websites. So Google's goal is now to make sure that they're not driving clicks to your website, and that's diabolical for many reasons. So, and here's one of the things that they're testing right now. So this is called people also consider. So what this is basically when you do a search, um, you'll see a sponsored box that says people also consider, and there'll be a list of products. Okay. And when you click on, let's say, one of the people also consider things, which is as sponsored as it is in the screenshot, you will be taken to a second set of search results, which is also AI generated, and that has a whole bunch of ads on there from advertisers. Now, technically, Google is saying that this is only being tested, so this is not being rolled out. But the advertisers whose advertising is appearing here is not; they're not necessarily being charged. Uh, because when Google runs tests, my understanding is they don't necessarily charge advertisers for it because they don't know how well it's going to work, and also advertisers have not actively opted into that. So if you zoom in here real quick, you will see that that is not the only test that they're running. The other test that they're running, and this is something I've run into, is let's say you search for best, uh, I don't know, best guitar picks, right? Or you search for best $500 mobile phone. So now what you see, and I've come run into this quite a few times, is you will see the search result, but then you will see the recommended result. So in a way, those affiliate sites are recommending products that are being advertised on Google Shopping. And so when you go ahead and you look at first thing you'll see is all of these products, and it'll say it says recommended by CNET. Rec- And so if you scroll down on number one or two, there'll be the CNET article that recommends these products, but from other sellers, okay, because they're getting a commission from that. And so this is how Google is literally killing affiliate marketing. So whatever is left of it, so whoever was ranking, is now eventually being they're just being buried. Back to the story here. So once you go ahead and you take a look at this experiment by Google, which I've not run into personally, but this would mean that people will never visit your website. They will stay on Google search, okay? And they will continue to stay on Google search until they find what they're looking for, and then they will drop off. So instead of Google directing people to a site where they can find information, Google is keeping them on the website, as you can see from these screenshots. So the backstory to this is that Google began testing this back in 2024, and this was reported by Barry Schwartz back then. But it has now re-emerged, and ads experts are asking, like, who's behind the sponsorship and how should advertisers interpret this? Unfortunately, there's no data. And if you go to your Google backend or whatever, you'll see nothing. Google is saying that you will not charge anything, but Google's system is so convoluted that it's so hard to find anything. Whether you're an advertiser, whether you're looking at Search Console, because a lot of the stuff is hidden from you and you don't actually know what's going on. So let me know in the comments below if you have some insights into this. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy ranting.